my loves, oh my goodness, it's been a while since you guys saw me. Well, actually it's been a while since you guys saw me on my other channel, if you guys ever watched my other channel. But now I made this channel, which is going to be my personal channel, and that other channel will no longer be in use. So it's been a while since I made a video. Yes. But anyways, I wanted to start off the new year fresh, which is why I wasn't posting on my other channel. I was just like, you know what, because I stopped and I was like, I'm gonna do it again, I'm gonna make another video, and I never did. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait till January 2018 to start fresh and all that good stuff. So I made this channel and I was like, all right, I'll start with this one. This will be my main channel. This will be where everything goes, all that good stuff, you know, frequent uploads, better quality, backdrop, you know, just more professional. So yeah, that's what's going on this channel. And for my very first video of 2018, I'm going to be doing a frontal customization video for you guys, because last time when I made one on my other channel, I deleted it off my phone before I even got to upload it. So I purchased another frontal and I am going to record how I customize it for you guys. I might as well share all of that with you guys, how I do it, you know? So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, so let's get into that video. Yes. Okay, so first you guys want to start off by actually mixing the BW2 bleaching powder and the 40 volume developer together. I already pre-mixed it, but I still needed to do some work with it, which is why I grabbed my 40 volume developer right there to pour it into the bowl because it was too thick. So you guys just want to do that until you get the desired consistency, okay? So obviously in this clip it was too runny, so I had to go grab my bleaching powder, the BW2 bleaching powder, and pour it in until I got my desired consistency, which is not too runny but not too thick. So that was perfect for me. Then you want to grab your frontal, okay, and make sure that all those baby hairs are laid away from the lace as far as possible. So you just want to spray with some water and get your brush and just brush it back, and then lay it back down on the tin foil to avoid any bleach getting into the baby hairs, okay? Then you just want to start by applying the bleach to the frontal, trying not to push down, but more so grab a whole bunch and just drag it across. I start from the front and then go to the back. So when you are done, you just want to cover it up, and because it is 40 volume developer bleach, I would say leave it to process for no more than 10 minutes, okay? You do not want to bleach the entire damn thing and have it seep through and bleach the hair, okay? So after you're done, you just want to look at the frontal and make sure that it did not bleach the hair. Make sure it didn't over process. I still had black knots, but that's okay because I'd rather black knots than over processed hair. So just look at that, make sure it's to your desire, then you can go ahead and wash that off. So before I get into the next clip, I need to let you guys know that you do need to wash the bleach off of the frontal with the Isoplus neutralizing shampoo. You need to do that around twice, and then you need to go in with the Shimmer Lights shampoo just on the lace of the frontal, just to make sure you get rid of that orangey undertone. Okay, so before I customize this frontal for you guys, I just want to let you guys know about the hair, where I got it from, and all that good stuff, okay? So this frontal, and I also got bundles, I'll show you guys after. This frontal is from a company called K Vanity Collection, okay? That is KAAYVANITY collection, or hair collection. I will link her IG in the description box below. But yes, this is from her company, brand new business. And you know, a girl had to support, like why not? I had to support. So I got me an 18-inch frontal, because you know, my other curly frontal failed me 100%. So I wanted to try something new. A different company rather, not like something new, like, you know, something new, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and so far I really like the hair. Like the frontal, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, the frontal does shed, but I didn't really like take it too seriously like that, just because it is curly hair sheds. So I didn't really fuss about it too much. I was just like, okay, whatever, you know, it's gonna stop eventually. And I did just bleach the knots, so it's gonna continue to shed until it's ready to stop. So yeah, oh yes, this is your frontal. It comes pre-plucked, as you guys can see, but obviously I'm going to pluck it just a little bit more to my liking. Really nice, actually. It's so nice. Like, it's not too soft, but it's not like rough, like, you know, like it feels synthetic, but you can tell that it feels like actual, you know, like a curly girl's head. You know what I'm talking about, if you know what I'm saying. The curls are beautiful. I'm just so excited to make this wig. Okay, let's get to the bundles. So I went and I picked up my bundles from her today. I got 3 18-inch bundles. Sorry, this texture is deep wave, by the way. Brazilian deep wave, I believe. She'll correct me if I'm wrong, but Brazilian deep wave. And these are the bundles. Really, 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 really thick. You feel me? Really thick. I love it. I'm in love. Like, it's shedding as well, you know, curly hair, it's going to shed, but I'm in love with these bundles. I'm pretty sure when I wash it, it's going to be amazing, just like this. Like, this is my first time washing it. I'm just like, yes, bitch, yes. But yeah, it's pretty decent weft size things. Yep, pretty decent. I'm not complaining. It is thick, it's curly hair. So, you know, the weft doesn't even need to be that thick anyways, because I don't need a bush on my head. I just want curly hair, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. She also included a pair of lashes for me in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's there. She included some lashes. They're very pretty. I'm pretty sure it's from her brand as well. Not too sure, but yeah. So that's just the specs of this hair, where I got it from, and all that good stuff. Now let's get into the customization of this beauty right here. Okay, but that's not gonna help me. So basically what you want is get your spray bottle. You wanna make sure that the hair is wet at all times in the area that you're going to pluck. Don't do what I just did and spray everywhere, because it's just all gonna dry out. But in the area that you wanna pluck, just make sure that it is wet, okay? Make sure you got your tweezers on deck, okay? I'm gonna start with right here in this area. Let me fix up this. So I'm gonna start right here in this area, just all around here. And I'm gonna just part a very, very thin, like very thin line of hair. This is not what I'm going to be plucking. Just consider this your baby hairs, okay? I need another clip thing. Consider all of that your baby hairs, okay? So keep that in mind. Then I'm going to part another thin part just behind. This time I'm gonna go all the way down to the air tab, and I'm just gonna part that. Just like so. And I'm gonna start my plucking right here. So I realized in the past that when I'm plucking curly hair, I need to not pluck so much, just because, you know, it's gonna fall out. Like, not like that, but you know what I mean, you know? So then you're just gonna start plucking very small plucks, okay guys? Very small plucks. And you don't wanna like pluck, like you don't wanna pluck here and keep going like along the line. You wanna like pluck here, then pluck here, then pluck here. So it's gonna be like pluck, gap, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pluck right here, and then I'm gonna leave right here. Right here, I'm gonna leave right here. Then I'm gonna pluck right here. All right, so we're just gonna keep doing that, okay? Like, as you guys can see, there's not really much to pluck, like when it comes to on the edge, like right here. So I start to go underneath, just little by little, and just grab little pieces. And what you want to do with this line right here is just same thing I said in the beginning, pluck, gap, pluck, gap. Just cause, yo, you don't want to be looking like you got bald spots. You feel me? For this frontal, I'm not gonna pluck it too much like I usually do with my frontals, just because as you continue to wear the hair, it will start to thin out. So there's no point in plucking so much hair just for it to thin out and then you look bald. You know what I'm saying? No one has time for that. So as you guys can see here, I'm going underneath where I parted. Just to, as I said, I'm not trying to pluck too much, so I'm just trying to thin it out a little bit. I'm gonna let all of this down. Just don't want to be doing too much at a time. Spray that bad boy. Get your brush. Brush that bad boy. Ooh, you feel me? Brush. You know, you guys need to be patient. This is something you really need to be patient with, because you're not going to see results after your first plucking session, okay? You got to keep going and going. Right now, I'm just trying to find, like, where else I do want to pluck, you know? Like, where is still dense. Let's see. So right here, can use some work. All in the same spot where I just was, basically. So what I'm going to do is spray that bad boy with some water. And part that bad boy from up here to down here. You guys are probably wondering why I parted so spaced out, so big this time. And that is because I'm about to go in. Let me just tell you guys. So you guys see how I parted so big? That's what I'm gonna do. See this part right here? This part right here needs to be plucked. It's too thick, too thick. So we're just gonna pluck. Same thing though, gap. Make sure you guys don't pluck all in the same line. You gotta space it out. Once again, I'm going underneath where I parted, just to thin it out a little bit more, make it a little bit easier for myself. Just let you guys know, in the temple areas, usually on my African American ladies, those are usually our thinnest parts of our head. So make sure, if you really want to go for that natural look, that you do thin that out, you know? Don't make it completely bald, but make sure you thin it out. So just so that it looks really natural. In that case, I would suggest plucking in a line, but not too much in a line. Like, you know? Y'all know what I mean? I hope you guys know what I mean. Compared to like how it looked to how it is now, I think I came a pretty long way. You feel me? So you guys see how in the temple area I thinned it out a bit? You know? Right here. Now I'm gonna go in like these areas right here, just to really thin it out. You feel me? Like right in there. But I'm not gonna part. I'm just gonna spray it with water, comb it, get my tweezers, and I'm just gonna go under and pluck. For this part, you guys really need to be careful with how much you're plucking in one area, like, because you can't see it properly. So don't stay in one area too long and pluck before you give yourself a bald spot, okay? You just want to go underneath and pluck away some hair, just so that it gives you that thinning look. You know what I'm saying? If you want to part, if it's easier for you to part and then go in, then pluck, then you could do that. But for me, it's just easier for me to do it this way. And do not be afraid to pluck, ladies. Don't be afraid to pluck, because if you're afraid to pluck, your hairline's still gonna look dense. You need to pluck, okay? You're going to get a lot of hair out. And it's gonna look like, oh my gosh, I plucked out too much hair, but you didn't. You plucked out just enough because you're frontal slayed now, okay? So I feel like this is enough. I will go over it, you know, do some minor touch-ups and stuff. But I feel like that was enough for that side. Okay, look, you're gonna get a lot of hair. A lot of hair, okay? So don't worry. See, it's looking good. You see my temple area, how it's thinned out? Yes, bitch. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to I'm only gonna do half of the head for you guys. I'm gonna do like the front edges for you guys, just so that you guys can see how I really, you know, do the slayage, you feel me? So for the front temple area, usually I what's it called? Part out my baby hairs, but this time I'm not going to, just because I want to try something a little different. But basically, because the hairline was already plucked, you do not really need to pluck too much, okay? I'm not gonna pluck a lot. Basically, I do the same thing with the gap, pluck, gap, pluck, gap, pluck. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna start right at the front, just because, you know, you need those hairs. So I'm just gonna pluck right here, pluck right there a little bit, then I'm gonna leave this whole section.
When it comes to the front of your head right here, it's not somewhere where you'll need to pluck a lot, because just because nobody's hairline at the front, like rarely anybody's hairline at the front is really thinned out like that.
When I pluck here, I kind of just part one time, go behind and just thin it out a little bit to your desire, okay? But other than that, I wouldn't thin it out too much. You feel me? Do you feel me? Okay. So I'm gonna do this side, and then I will get back to you guys, okay? Great. Okay guys, so I finished both sides of the hair, as you can see. So I finished this side, and I finished this side and the front. I will probably go back in once I actually make the wig and it's on my head and all that stuff. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my baby hairs on one side, okay? So I will do this side just because it's easier. So same thing, you are going to need your spray bottle. So you spray, but spray, I'm running out of water, but yes, spray. Then you're gonna, you know, get your comb, whatever wire tail comb thing or whatever. And I'm just going to part, I'm gonna do it in sections. So I'm gonna start down here, which down here is probably gonna get cut off anyways. With these hairs at the ends, I like to keep them a little bit longer just because they're not gonna be that short at the sides. So yes, keep it a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna go in with my razor thing, and I'm just gonna do this. I usually pull really tight and just go like this. You know, I cut off that much, yes. Then you just got these little hairs here that you can swoop back or whatever the case may be. Those ones don't really matter though. It's really these ones here. If you guys want to do this really thin, like you don't want no extreme baby hairs on your head because sometimes it's just not cute. So I'm gonna do the other side and get back to y'all, okay? Okay guys, so this is the finished look. As you guys can see, I already put her baby hairs, like, you know, swoop them back and everything, you know, didn't want to do nothing too extravagant. But this is the final product. I will probably tweak it more, as I said before, once I actually make the wig and put it on my head and I'm just like, okay, I need more plucking going on. But other than that, this is the final product. This is how I pluck my lace frontals, well, the curly ones at least. This is how I pluck them and make my baby hairs and everything. So now you guys know it was a long-awaited video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. Yes, bye-bye.